but as soon as I take a hard turn or hit a hard bump, my dash would flash, it would turn off, and then we'll come right back, and then my radio music would stop, and then we'll come right back. So I know it was something electrical somewhere. I was freaking scared. I've been here for like an hour and a half trying to figure it out. We checked every fuse. We only found one bad one under the passenger compartment part. So we checked every wire, every little thing, literally everything except this little ground right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's weak, if it's something, but I touched it. I had the ignition on. As soon as I touched this, I heard the little ding 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 ding. So what I did, I came back around, came back here again. I was trying on the keys, nothing, absolutely nothing, like zero anything. Turn the key, she turns on. So we ended up deleting that little piece. We're gonna have two wires going into one wire into that big piece. Couldn't find that bigger piece. I had these laying around, so we're just gonna put one of each wire into one of these and put them back into the cymbal. Yeah, couldn't quite fit those little these wires into the little O-ring or whatever, but got it done. Well, I got her started after fucking sleeping here last night. Left her stranded. What it ended up being, I kept hearing a click from the back when I tried to crank it, and it was this fucking little box that kept clicking. So what I did is I unplugged it, tried it, nothing happened. Plugged it back in, tried it, and that shit turned on. I don't know if that's like the anti-theft thing or something, but my theft light was on when that shit happened. You guys seen? I don't know what it was. It shut off on me, and then yeah, I guess he's good now though. I don't know. Alright guys, so you guys seen the car shut off last night when I tried to do those donuts close to my house. I ended up staying there all night, couldn't figure it out. It was stuck on anti-theft mode, and I figured out how to reset it. I couldn't take off the battery, a terminal, or anything to reset it that way because I didn't have any tools on me. But in the bag there was a little computer thing which I will be showing you guys right now, and I just had to unplug that because I kept hearing something click back there every time I turned this key, and it kept clicking and clicking, and I figured it was from there. So I unplugged that, plugged it back in, and then it worked. But it's still not 100%. I could use it. I feel like I had a bad ground or something. As you can see, I cleaned every single one, some under the dash as well. I tried to look for one in the back because there's supposed to be one there, but I couldn't find it, so I guess not. Got one under the motor as well. Show you right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And now I'm gonna be cleaning off the starter, because the starter I had on before, I knew when I removed the engine and put it back together, this little part, which is the negative, this thing would be all loose. And I tried to go under the car and mess with it, and as I touched it, I kept hearing like little sparks and stuff. So I feel like that's where my short or whatever was doing it, because I could do pull straight. I would be able to punch it and it'll go straight, but as soon as I take a hard turn or hit a hard bump, my dash would flash, it would turn off, and then we'll come right back, and then my radio music would stop, and then we'll come right back. So I know it was something electrical somewhere, and that's the only thing. I couldn't even test the other grounds I fixed because my starter went bad when I tried to fix it. So I'm gonna put this on, hopefully that all works, and then yeah. I also got an IAC, but I have not installed it because when I was removing this one, it was so freaking loose that I just tightened it up in hopes, you know, it ran a little better, but I know it's still something electrical. So I'm gonna change that, and then we'll start it and see what happens. Yeah, man. Alright guys, you guys can see starter is in. I wrapped a little bit of the terminal thingy on the starter because the old one was making contact with the frame, and I also don't know if that caused something. So you guys could tell, that's the other ground I was talking about, and these two over here. So let's see what happens. Prime her up a little bit. Get to go drive it, test it out.
Vacation rental apps sounds like this. This place doesn't look like a Is there a door behind all those spiders? It's time to try one that sounds
Guys, she feels good. Right there, she would have normally cut off. And she was good. Nothing electrical cut off right there. The dash was on. The music kept playing. There was a commercial. In the commercial. Fixed, as you guys could see, all those bumps, all those like hard kind of turns, like when I'm spinning and then it grips up. When she gripped up, usually the dash would be out, the music would cut off. This time nothing happened. I think the grounds did it, guys. I don't know which ground it was, but it's fixed.